Why are we still seeing hundreds of coronavirus cases every day, even though most people are wearing masks? And do air purifiers protect us against COVID-19? WBZ's Dr. Mallika Marshall joins us now to answer some of your coronavirus questions.
Amy on Facebook writes, I'm confused how Massachusetts numbers are still 240 to 450 daily when masks seem to be the norm. Who are the people still getting infected? Are they people who are not wearing a mask? We know that masks are key to controlling the pandemic right now. But even here in Massachusetts, where, most people are compliant, there are people who are not. So there are people out there who are not wearing masks when they should be, putting other people at risk. We also know that there are people who are continuing to gather in large groups or indoors where we know it increases the risk of transmission. We also expect the numbers to climb as children return to the classroom. We have another question from another viewer who writes, my husband and I would appreciate your thoughts on the effectiveness of using air purifiers. Home air purifiers may provide some additional protection when it comes to transmission of the coronavirus. They are not a substitute for masks or social distancing. However, if you have someone in your home who's sick or someone who you think might be exposed to the coronavirus, then they might provide that added level of protection. Greg writes, if everyone is mandated to wear masks, can you go to a casino if you have no pre-existing conditions? When you go to a casino, even if everybody inside is wearing a mask, you're still exposing yourself to a relatively large number of people in an indoor space for a prolonged period of time. Plus, you're touching things like slot machines that other people have touched. So if you're at high risk, I would not advise you go to a casino at this point in time. If you're at low risk and you really feel like you need to go to a casino, make sure you wear a mask, make sure you stay as far away from other people as possible, and take hand sanitizer with you. We have another question from Sue who writes, my question is about masks. There are so many available in every color and design. How do you determine which ones are safe and effective to wear and which to avoid wearing? You're right, there are a lot of options and most of them are perfectly fine. You want to make sure that they're comfortable. You want to make sure a mask has 2 to 3 layers of fabric. And that it fits securely on your face, covering your nose and going up under your chin, secured with straps. You don't want to get a mask that has the very thin material. Those are not going to be helpful. Disposable masks and reusable masks are both okay.
Dr. Mallika offers her best advice, but as always, consult your personal doctor before you make any decisions about your health. And if you have a question for Dr. Mallika, you can reach her in one of 3 ways. Email drmallika@cbs.com, Twitter @Mallika Marshall, or you can always Facebook message her, Dr. Mallika Marshall.